It's the Roote Gas Bar United 8's coming out for the Country 93 feature tonight, and starting on the pole, 57, Austin Findley out of Owen Sound for Richard's Auto Service, Mike Barber Masonry, Graham Construction, and Elmer's Flighting Service. Number 11 is Matt Johnston for Davis Contracting, Stewart's Towing, Matches Heating and Cooling, McKinnon Overhead Doors, and The Dogfather. Number 99 is Steve Adams for Maximum ISP Internet, Pinkerton's Auto Supply, Galvado Machine Shop Becketree Service, and JP Commercial Contractors. Back through the field we go. We've got the number 18 of Nick Hamill for Mark's Automotive, Beagle Run Nursery, Art Landscaping, K&K Lawn Care and Pest Control, Kibbles Detailing, Budweiser Chevrolet, Texas Exhaust, Platinum Concrete, Mike's Plumbing, and Beyond Reach Productions. Number 1 is Caden Wright out of Tara for Stan Wright Well Brewers. Number 8 is Jason Parker for Saugeen Shores Transmission, Ron Gibbons Construction, Virtue Farms, along with BJS Electric and Pump Out and McDonnell Fuels. Number 22 is Nick Holman out of Allenford for Thompson Machine and Millwright Service, Sauble Beach Motorsports, and Bruce Peninsula Carpentry. And rounding out the field, number 70 in the 1959 Studebaker for Speedy Auto Service and Stickers and Scuffs, that is Tanner Holmes.
So what does it take to be a United 8? You need 8 cylinders. You need fenders, but that's it. So we've got, in this feature tonight, limited late models and hot rods, and maybe one late model. So anything can race in this, because remember, if you got 8 cylinders and fenders, as long as you stay 15.7 seconds or faster, or slower, I should say, then you're okay. So any 8-cylinder car can race in this division. Most of the cars on the track right now, probably in that 400 to 500 horsepower neighborhood.
Breakout speed 15.7. So if you go below that, you are required to drop back 3 positions on the racetrack. Looking for the green flag for 35 laps. Coming off of 4 down the front, the green is out and we're racing. Off in racing with Austin Findley on the pole position. Matt Johnston on the outside. Then Steve Adams in 99 and Nick Hamill in 18. 1 is Caden Wright, 8 is Jason Parker, and 22 Nick Holman. 70 is Tanner Holmes. But up front where it counts, there's the 57 of Austin Findlay. Austin Findlay, your race leader. Matt Johnston in second, being challenged by the 18 of Nick Hamill. 8 is Parker, 99 is Steve Adams. The number 1 is Caden Wright, 22 Nick Holman, and 70 is Tanner Holmes. But out front, number 57, Austin Findlay, picked up a feature win a couple of weeks ago. He leads it after 3. Austin Findlay, your race leader, Matt Johnston second. Then we've got Steve Adams being passed by Nick Hamill in the 18. Jason Parker, who won the first 35-lapper. He sits back in 5th position. Right now Parker on the inside of Steve Adams, moving up to 4. Keep your eye on that number 8. He is on the move right now, Jason Parker, trying to chase down the 57 of Austin Findlay.
Well, Jim, the only hope that that 99 car that Steve Adams had was to keep the bottom line and make them go around him. You can see what happens when that car, which it doesn't quite have the same handling as limited late models, when he gets to the high side, he gets straight trained on the bottom. Usually the bottom line is a better line here at Sauble Speedway, unless your name is Jason Shaw, in which case 3 line was pretty good.
It is 57, Austin Findlay continue to lead it after 7 laps. In second, Matt Johnston. Matt Johnston in that 11 car in second looks over his shoulder and he sees Jason Parker approaching quickly. Johnson, 18 Hamill, and 1 Caden Wright. Nick Holman in the 22 and 70 of Tanner Holmes, 99 Steve Adams. I think we're seeing it again tonight, Dave, in the second feature. The cars look to run much quicker in the first feature in the sunlight. Right now they have slowed down compared to the first feature earlier tonight.
As the temperature cools down, so does the track surface. It takes a little longer to get the heat into the right side tires. That's where the heat needs to be to get the grip. So usually the longer, you want to set your car up to be better in a longer run. I don't think Austin Findley has used up much of the car yet, running those 16-second laps. I think he's conserved something. The question is, has he conserved enough?
17 laps complete. Next time by will be halfway. It is the 57 of Austin Findley, your leader. Jason Parker in second, Matt Johnston in third. Then Nick Hamill, Caden Wright, and the 22 of Nick Holman. 18 down, 17 to go. We're halfway. Halfway in this one. 57, Findley trying to hold off Jason Parker. Austin knows that Jason is there. He's knocking on the back door. The 11 of Johnson, 18 Hamill. We've got ourselves a race between Parker and Findley.
And right now, Austin Findley has cut the track in half. He's not on the high line. He's not on the low line. He is right in the middle of the track right now. Hitting to make Parker pick. That's the most difficult thing to do because you don't get the same kind of grip coming out of the corner. Parker wants the low side. You can see him try and get the nose underneath. Maybe his car is built to go there.
That time by Austin Findley at 15.945. Jason Parker at 15.924. Almost identical speeds, trying to pick up a future win here tonight at Sauble Speedway. Austin Findley. The Findleys won 15 years without a future win. They did it 2 Saturdays ago. Right now, Austin Findley needs it. Jason Parker second. Matt Johnston third, followed by Nick Hamill, Caden Wright, Nick Holman, 99 Steve Adams, and number 70 of Tanner Holmes. Coming through traffic for 57, Austin Findley will be 24 laps complete, 11 laps to go. This time by for Findley. Findley on the low side, forcing Parker to look high. Now Parker looks to the inside and falls in behind. It is Findley, Parker, the 11 of Johnson, 18 Hamill, 1 Wright, and number 22 Holman. We're down to 10 to go, Dave.
Findley is doing exactly what he needs to do. Cut this track in half. Now, what is Parker willing to do to pick up the win? Is he going to try and bump and run? Try and force that 57 car up the track a little bit. Just give a little tap in the back. There's about the spot to do it. Right there on the exit. And here comes Parker. He can't make it stick.
That time by at 15.736 for Austin Findley. Very close to breakout, but he stayed in the lead and didn't break out. Parker in second. 11 of Johnson in third. Nick Hamill in fourth. Caden Wright in fifth. Laps are winding down. We're down to 7 to go. It is Austin Findley out front. Jason Parker in second. In third, Matt Johnston in fourth. Nick Hamill in fifth. Caden Wright. Laps are winding down here. Parker really putting the heat on, but Austin Findley doing a great job out front. 6 laps to go. It is Austin Findley, Jason Parker, the 11 of Matt Johnston, and the 18 Nick Hamill. 1 Caden Wright, 22 Nick Holman, and 70 Tanner Holmes. 99 Steve Adams. Right there, but it is 5 laps to go, and still Austin Findley in the lead.
Steve Adams might have done a favor to Austin Findley. He made them go low. And by doing that, Findley still got to keep the low line. Now you can see the right rear tire breaking loose on the 8 car a little bit. He's going to want to make the move. Out of turn 2, he hasn't got much time to do it, though. It's very 57 car was 100 feet wide for about 20 laps. Wow, did he do an amazing job of cutting that racetrack in half? I tell you right now, Jason Parker probably doesn't love it, but realizes that was a great piece of driving by the 57 of Austin Findley. The rear quarter panel is a little smaller than it was when Austin started tonight. It got pummeled a couple of times, but he doesn't care. Give him a round of applause. Austin Findley takes it to the winner's circle.
And Dave, no breakouts in that feature.
Wow. Let's get him to come over here. We'll give him a chance to get a breather. Austin, come on over here. Come on over here, big. Where is he? Come on over here. First of all, Dad's not here tonight to see it. That car, I just said it, that car was 100 feet wide for about 20 laps. You just cut the track in half and you said, come and get it.
Yeah, well, I knew the 8 car, he's got a really good chance on me. He's got a good chance on anyone, so I was doing everything I could to keep him behind me. You know, I had a really good spotter, my girlfriend and my friend Nick on the radios. They helped me out so much. You know, thanks to the 8 car for being nice to me there. He didn't push me around or nothing, he could have, but yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really thankful for everyone for this. This is big. This is really big.
All right, tell me about your sponsors on the car. This, you know, another year where you guys, I know you struggled early in the year trying to get the handling in, but obviously you've got this thing going.
Yeah, we're on some old tires. Their tires are getting pretty old now, so I was getting a little loose pretty well the whole time, actually. But yeah, I got to thank my sponsors so much for everything they do. Richard's Auto Service, Mike Barber Masonry, Graham Construction, and Elmer's Lighting Supply.
All right, go get your photo ticket.